What's up guys, Corey coming to you live from the TacToys HQ here on the Gold Coast. I'm extremely excited for this video. I know you guys have seen it on Instagram. We put a story up but we didn't tell you much. So without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into it and not bore you guys with the boring stuff. What I have for you today is a completely custom TacToys exclusive gel blaster. This one we call the TacToys M4 Mark III. Here it is. It may not look like much now, obviously, because all you can see is a box, but there's some crazy stuff inside this box that I'm going to get into right away. But first off, what you're going to see with the box on the outside is this is actually tamper-proof wrapped. So you're going to know whether or not you're getting a brand new product or a used product. If it doesn't have this plastic shrink wrap over the top, which is the same one that actually goes on iPhones, you know for a fact you're not getting a new blaster. So no matter where you go, make sure that it has this hard plastic shrink wrap over the top, completely sealed, not resealed, and then you know you're getting a TacToys exclusive and brand new blaster. Now, skipping straight onto the internal contents, what we'll see first off is the blaster body. There's actually two types. You've got the tan and the black, and then just the full black. You're going to realize the body of this blaster does look very familiar. It's actually mimicked off the version 8, the M4A1 V8, but it's not the same. In a bag, you're going to see your buttstock as well. The tan actually has a tan buttstock, and also the black obviously has a black buttstock. You're going to see a very cool accessories box. That one's going to be sealed as well. Opening it up, you're going to see a B3 charger with an 11.1 battery inside. You're going to see a magazine, a high capacity magazine with about 200 gel balls that it holds, and a mag pull. You're going to see some upgraded high quality safety glasses as well. And you're going to see some hardened milky white gel balls in there for free. Now, I don't know if you noticed what I just said, but I did say it comes standard with the upgraded B3 charger and an 11.1 battery straight out of the box. You guys don't need to pay extra for that, which is absolutely insane. And yes, the B3 charger has Australian pins. You don't need to change it or buy an adapter somewhere else. And also, it comes with milky white gel balls. No crazy colored gel balls that are very soft and barely feed through your blaster. This is milky white. It's the best you can get. Another crazy thing that actually comes in the box standard, again, is this precision scope. This is the real life scope. So all you do is just take off the two end caps, twist this top knob and look straight through it. You're going to see that it shines red or green. It's already got the battery inside, so it's ready to go right now. Twist the top of this sight. It'll change the brightness and the color. So just keep twisting it, have a play around with it. But this comes standard with the blaster as well. And it's metal. A cool thing about this sight is that it actually is adjustable, so you can sight it in. So sight it in, say, to 15-20 meters, and you're definitely going to be able to hit the target. Now, moving on to the good stuff. The blaster itself. So, where do I really start? This blaster packs a lot of cool stuff inside of it. I know it looks very basic from the outside. That's the approach we were trying to take. It's kind of like a sleeper. You rock up to the events, don't really look like too much of an expert, but when you hit them with the blaster, they know you're packing a punch. They know you know what you're doing. So, standard, pretty obvious. It has silver wiring all the way through, so upgraded wiring. This wiring allows you to push that blaster that little bit harder that you want to, as again, at the end of the day, this is a stage 3 blaster. This isn't stage 1 where it's just a spring and an O-ring. Stage 2 where you're pushing like a battery and 11.1 and a hop-up maybe. This is a stage 3. This literally has metal gears all the way through it, a metal rack piston, metal gears properly shimmed with a pinion gear on the motor that is metal as well. This has a 480 upgraded motor, and it does also have that very heavy duty spring and upgraded high performance O-ring, which actually gives you the ability to push 270 to 300 FPS straight out of the box, which is ridiculous. People spend upwards of $1,000 to get 300 FPS consistently. So think about how crazy that is. Another amazing thing about this blaster is that most people with Gen 8s, they think it's a very basic blaster. There's no mag prime, there's no select fire, it's just full auto. Well, this actually has both. So when you pull the charging handle at the top, most people think it just opens this side door. Well, it does open the side door, but when you pull it and the magazine is in, it actually primes the mag, which is crazy because every time you reload, you put that fresh magazine in, you gotta fire a couple of dry fires to get it feeding. Well, not anymore. All you do is pull it back, hold it back for about 5 seconds, and your blaster is ready to shoot without shooting any dry fires. You'll see there, it also has a full nylon gearbox all the way through. Anything that's not metal is nylon on this blaster. As mentioned just before, it also has single shot and full auto. Here's how it shoots. It sounds crazy. Moving on to the front end here, what you're going to see, it's a little bit weird. These are actually covers. There is Picatinny railings under here. So you can take these off and actually attach your lasers, but you don't need to take the whole thing off. If you wanted to, because it is quite comfortable having these on, you can take off just a section over here or just a section over here and then run a laser right there, but still have the comfortable grips just on the back part. But if you wanted to, you can remove the entire thing as well and run it with the full railings exposed. It's entirely up to you. All they do is just snap off just like that, and you'll see the railings are exposed just under there, and then you just click it straight back on. Next, I'll get a close-up of this one so that you can see it, but it does have a full internal metal barrel as well. So that's another upgrade that you guys don't need to worry about anymore. An internal metal tight bore barrel, which is high performance, gives you that bit more accuracy straight out of the box. And it's another thing that you don't need to worry about when you want to upgrade it next. Now this one's a little bit different to what most people see, but it does have a barrel extension right here on the end. But that one is actually removable as well. So if you did want to run it a little bit shorter, I personally kind of like it like this. You can take off that barrel extension, and then all you do is just remove the muzzle off of this one here, put it onto this one, and then your blaster looks this long as well. I personally like it like this, but you can run it however you like because this is removable. A little bonus, because it's based off the same design, the same blaster of the M4A1 V8, is that it actually still runs the V8 hop-up. So we have adjustable and standard hop-ups available as well that you can put on straight away. Something a little bit different as well that you'll see with the magazine when you first get it is that it has this little bit of a mag pull at the bottom. It just gives you the ability to pull it out a little bit easier when you put the mag in like this, and then you go to pull it out. Just gives you that little bit of extra grip, which could be an advantage in the long run. And here I present to you the Mark III in tan as well. This one has the sight fitted, so you'll be able to see this is the final product with the barrel not extended. With the barrel extended, of course, it's just a little bit longer. The buttstock on this one, full tan. The magazine, tan, just like the Scar tan. And the front here, it's actually half-half, which I thought was pretty cool. Has tan on the sides. This one actually doesn't come with those little grips on the top or the bottom. It's just the two sides, which makes it a little bit different as well. I thought that was pretty cool. I've got the battery in this one, so you'll be able to hear when I pull the charging handle, the magazine does prime. You'll hear it here. Again, if you don't know what priming is, it's just preloading the gel balls so that when you reload, you don't have to wait to dry fire it for it to feed. The buttstock at the rear here, fully adjustable, which is great. For the bigger ones and the smaller ones as well, you can adjust it kind of to wherever you like, wherever you prefer. If I'm honest with you guys, this is actually one of the most intense blasters that I've ever seen out the box. When we came up with the idea, what we wanted to do is create a blaster where people who wanted to get in the sport of gel blasting, go out to the fields, didn't have to waste their time and spend a month preparing their blaster to be competitive out on the field. They didn't want to start with a Gen 8 and then get all these upgrades separately, then put it together, plus pay for all the labor because they didn't know how to do it. We wanted to do it for you so that you could get it from the box onto the field and actually be competitive. We designed both of these blasters with you guys in mind, but also gave you the ability to base it off of the foundational blaster, the V8, so that you could also customize it as much as you personally wanted to. The M4A1 V8 is still, to this day, the most customizable blaster. So if there's something that you didn't like on this blaster, like you wanted to change the buttstock, you want to change the sight, you wanted to change kind of anything, you wanted to run a drum magazine, you can do it because the M4A1 V8 has it. Personally, I wish this did exist when I first got into the game because I wasted so much money, so much time, and broke so many things trying to make the blaster what this blaster already is out of the box. And even the box that it comes in, guys, it has foam padding. You can put the blaster back in there, and you could even use this as a carry bag that you take to the games. It's absolutely insane. It's the all-in-one package, and I can't recommend it enough. If you did have any more questions, just know you can reach out to us via email, Facebook, live chat on our website, Instagram, give us a call. We're here to help. This is Corey from TacToys. Happy blasting.